Welcome back to Cotton Creations. So today we are going to be doing a hula hoop inspired centerpiece. They're trending right now. So this particular one can be done for like a bridal shower, wedding, something very formal. And of course you can change it up and do your own variation of it. But I just wanted to give you another option out there that you could be inspired by or do on a budget, of course. And so if you're interested, stay tuned. Oh, and if you're interested in my crop top sweatshirt, vegan sweatshirt, make sure you check out the video. It's right up there. And I'll also put it in the description box below. So of course I'll put the items you'll need for this project in the description box, but here it goes. You'll need a hula hoop. You'll need some floral foam. You'll also need an assortment of flowers. I'm using artificial ones. You'll also need a photo frame. You'll need some floral tape and some floral wire. You'll also need some spray paint. You can also have some diamond wrap on standby just in case you need to cover something. And then you'll definitely need some acrylic gems. What we need to do to get started is I'm taking the photo frame and I'm just deassembling it so that I can add some E6000 and some hot glue to secure the glass and the backing on it. And we're using the hot glue along with the E6000 because the E6000 takes so long to dry. But if you use hot glue, it expedites the drying process, and then we can continue to work. And the photo frame came from the Dollar Tree. Once your photo frame is reassembled and secure, we're going to go ahead and move on to working on our hula hoop. So the first thing you'll notice is if you get your hula hoop from the Dollar Tree, they do have some like noisy beads inside. So you can unwrap, find the area on the hula hoop where there's like some wrapping where it starts. Go ahead and take that off. And then what you want to do is empty out those beads. Then what you want to do is go ahead and continue to take the wrapping off the hula hoop so that you can get down to just the plastic material that the hula hoop is made of. And then you can go ahead and spray paint your hula hoop. You'll want to make sure that your hula hoop dries for at least 24 hours before moving on to the next step, which is we're going to go ahead and take our E6000 and then follow that up with some hot glue, and we're going to glue it to the center of our photo frame. And you'll have to hold it in place until it is fully dry. And then what I like to do is I like to go back over the top part of it and just do zigzag swiggly lines back and forth over the top part of the hula hoop and the photo frame. After you apply the hot glue on top, you can go back and do the same thing with the E6000 just to make sure that it's nice and secure. Now that your hula hoop is attached and dry to your photo frame, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next step, which is gluing down the floral foam. And it's up to you how big you want your flowers to be on your hula hoop. You can always cut these in half and only use one floral foam, cut in half and putting it on either side of the hula hoop is totally up to you. I think next time when I do this project, I will definitely cut mine in half just to, you know, kind of have a more sleek and smaller bunch of flowers at the bottom, but it's totally up to you. If your photo frame is exposed, what you could do is use your diamond wrap here to cover the edges of your photo frame just so that it blends with the color. If you don't have diamond wrap that matches your color, you can always take some diamond wrap you already have and just spray paint it to whatever color that you need it to be, and then apply it around the edges of your photo frame. And you can also paint your photo frame as well, is another alternative. Now we're going to go ahead and take our flowers and just go ahead and add those to the floral foam in whatever manner you want. I'm using hydrangeas, roses, and as you'll see in the next step, I'll be adding some orchids. So remember, we had that opening in between the floral foam, which was where the hula hoop is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just slide the orchids through that hole, and then I'm going to use some floral wire to attach it to the hula hoop. You'll later see that I decided I didn't like the placement of where I put them at first. So what I did is I just moved them and slid them up and around the hula hoop to their final resting spot. And this is what your project should look like thus far. Next, we're going to go ahead and add on our acrylic gems. And here's a few options for you. I had a hard time deciding which way I wanted to apply them. There's so many different wonderful options that you could do. Here's a few, but in the final photos, you'll see what I decided to do. To apply these, all you have to do is use a dab of hot glue and then place it and hold it wherever you want it to be at on your hula hoop. And then after it's dry, you can release your finger and then move on to the next one. So I want to know what you think, so make sure you drop me a comment below. And if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any videos that I post. And thanks for watching.